Deku Fam.
Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
We're back with another video and we're here talking about...
Guys, if you come back next week and Anna does not have an arm and she's like, hey Deku Fam, just know, like, I have cut it off.
It's my excitement. I just like to take territory, you know? Anyway, we're here talking about toxic relationships because we are breaking up relationships in this series and I'm actually so excited. It's not every day, healthy relationship, every day, stay in your relationship.
Sometimes you just need to bounce.
Sometimes you need to cut it.
It's because it's toxic.
Yeah.
So guys, last week we defined what a toxic relationship looks like. So guys, if you haven't watched that video, go and check it out.
Yes.
But now in this video, we're going to be talking about what people are doing that's leading them into toxic relationships, guys. Because there's things that we're doing that's in our subconscious mind. But when we bring it into your conscious mind through this video, if you go into a toxic relationship, it's your fault. You're not obeying us. You need to be listening. I'm joking. But guys, like literally, we do a lot of things that is very subconscious and it's just like, oh, we just go with the motion, go in with the flow. And all that
but we're not
stuff.
dead fish, are we?
No.
We are not dead fish.
In a while.
I haven't said it in so long. Only dead fish go with the flow, guys. And, you know, as we're part of the Deku Fam, we don't go with the flow. We actually are conscious about the decisions that we're making. And take responsibility of our actions.
Responsibility is the key.
So, let's get into the video. Only if you're subscribed though, because we're fed up of non-Deku Fam. 60% of you guys,
you're just enjoying.
Take the goods and you don't become part of the family. That's not nice, is it?
Come on.
Not nice at all, but we appreciate you can subscribe.
Subscribe.
Let's get into the video. The first reason that we think people get into toxic relationships is because they are desperate. Guys.
When have you ever made a good decision when you are desperate?
So true.
But I understand that people go through seasons like, obviously, like, your friends might be getting a relationship and you might start to feel isolated and all that kind of stuff. And women are thinking about the clock and all that kind of stuff. But we need to go in with a level head because when we are desperate, we tend to lower the standard and we don't go through a thorough qualification process.
It's so true. Imagine, like, think about a job when you're jobless and you're searching for a job. The first job that comes, you're like, I want it, I need it because I need the job, because I need the money. But we can sometimes take that mentality into relationships as well. Like, you're not getting any attention, or you know, you're thinking about your biological clock, and the first person that comes along, I'll take you. No qualification, no understanding of whether that's right for you. You're in. Compared
to when you're in a job and someone approaches you for a job, you're like, I'm actually in a comfortable state right now, but so I'm going to evaluate this job thoroughly before I jump into a new job or a new situation. Because the thing is, when you're single and then you have no one there, you're like, oh, first one that comes, whoop, that shouldn't be the way.
No.
You should be so content in your singlehood that you're like, okay, do I actually want to give up my singlehood in this season of life to enter into another season with this person? We need to be more reflective about, like, why are we going into a relationship?
If you actually deep it, you're actually saying, I'd rather be in a toxic relationship than consider my mental health or my mental well-being. That is mad. No, guys, it's better
be single,
100%,
and have stable emotions, stable mentality, than to actually be in a toxic relationship and just be suffering.
100%. Another reason that we get into toxic relationships is because we haven't learned from our previous mistakes. Oh my gosh, that was me back in the day when I hadn't, I didn't reflect. I just didn't reflect. So I was just like, oh, this person likes me, okay, let's go. Oh, this person likes me, okay, let's go. And it was just like, I was not reflecting on the decisions that I was making. I was
was it that you were easy? What was it? What was it?
Actually, I was,
Were you that kind of girl?
Wow, you want to go there? No, I'm joking. I actually was. I was very easy.
And then when you came into this relationship, you made it very difficult.
Because I realised that it's like, okay, Anna, just because your feelings are telling you one thing, why are you going? And it's just like, no, that's not enough of a criteria for me to get into a relationship. And I was getting with toxic people because of that. So I had to look inwardly and say, you are easy. You are giving yourself away.
And sometimes these conversations that you have with yourself are very difficult.
They hurt so much.
And similar with me, like I wanted to be Superman. So I'll see a girl, she's got some
damsel
issues.
In distress.
Damsel in distress. And I'll go and want to just go and rescue her from a situation, not knowing about the baggage I'm just about to take. So
So you want to be God, basically. Is that your situation?
But it felt like I was God because it was like I became an idol. So it's like they depended on, I thought I liked it. But then to the point where when a girl depends on you so much, to the point where when you're not there, it's like she's like, oh, I can't breathe. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah. So you went for the other extreme.
Yeah, I went for the other extreme with Miss Independent here, who's so secure, so comfortable, and then you start feeling inadequate. Like, what am I doing in this relationship? This girl can survive by herself. Yeah. So I had to deal. So when we came into a relationship, I was like so independent. I had to be like does this girl really need me? And I had to unpack all this insecurities, and I had to be like, no. We can be kind of separate entities, but still work well in this relationship. Yeah. So Anna's not fully dependent on me for like every need and stuff like that. Yeah. And I found like this relationship is a lot more freeing and it works out compared to the previous toxic relationship I was in.
But it's so important. So basically, it's so important to just ask yourself that question. Yeah. Like, why am I getting with toxic people? You know, you can't change the toxic person at the end of the day, but you can change yourself. And I think it's so important to reflect and ask yourself that deep question.
And take responsibility. And guys, you also need to take responsibility for the environment that you're in. Sometimes we can find ourselves in such toxic environments where people are saying things like, all men cheat. Oh, yeah, next thing you know, you drop the standard and accept a man who cheats on you. Yeah. Or all girls are gold diggers. Next thing you know, you're walking around with your hands inside your pocket, thinking that every girl's gonna rob you.
Yeah, and it's actually so true that women will say, oh, there's not many that good men about, so take one that's, you know, okay and not amazing. You know, your standard drops because you think there's not enough men out there, and I see loads of women doing that, and the next minute they're in marriages that are really just not fruitful. So it's just so important to just keep your standards up
and take responsibility for your own actions.
100%. Another reason that people get into toxic relationships is because they're lusting and not thinking, oh my god.
Like, this is when you see one fine girl, everything, you know, like she's like photocopy of Kim Kardashian, be like, just because Kim Kardashian is plastered everywhere, you're like subconsciously men are trying to find girls that look like this, big bum, big chest, voluptuous and all that kind of stuff, and we're just so lustful that we don't even sit down and think. It's like, is this person right for me?
Yeah, 100%. And you know the girls, you know what we're looking for, girls. You know the beard, you know the big body. Like, we can't all have that. I mean, I can, but not everyone. No, jokes. No, but seriously, our eyes are so deceiving. Like, they can blind us so much from the toxic people that we're actually dealing with. Yeah. Because we think, oh, you know, they look good externally. Like, we're blinded by that. And I think that's a question that you need to ask yourself. Like, am I being attracted to people purely based on their physical appearance?
Exactly. We need to take that step further and be looking at their character. Yes. What is behind the good looks? Yes. Is there actually some substance? If there's no substance, look, we need to say, I'm not getting involved in this.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, looks are not going to get you through a toxic relationship. Oh my gosh. I couldn't care less what Gabes looked like if he was a toxic guy. Even in our difficult time, I can't even see his beauty.
We're not even saying like, because you look good, it's okay. No. If you've got problems, you've got problems. And we need to deal with the problems. Regardless of how you look, like, we need to...
And the thing is, society is always portraying that, you know, looks so important, you know, Instagram, having the Instagrammable, you know, pictures with you and your spouse and stuff like that. But behind the scenes, fam, like, there's so much other stuff that's important.
How many Instagram models are dating people and just going through depression?
Literally.
Like, it's crazy to think that you're only, what you look aesthetically on the outside is what's going to sustain your relationship. It actually won't. So you need to pause and think, is this person actually good for me? Yeah. Can I cope with their level of baggage? Yeah. What would our future look like if we enter into a relationship? You've got to be asking yourself some important questions, not just going from oh, they look good.
Yeah, 100%. And I think you should actually write it down. Like, what are the reasons why I like this person? And if it is all aesthetics, then you really need to pursue to understand more about their character and know them more, or cut it off, because looks by themselves are not enough of a reason for you to be in a relationship with someone that's toxic at all. Another reason that people get into toxic relationships is because they have no accountability. Oh my gosh.
See, when you meet someone for the first time, you're so infatuated by them, and you almost cannot see clearly. So it's nice to be able to have good friends and family that can help you with your decision-making process, and trust them. Because honestly speaking, in my last relationship, I had my very good friend, my mum, my sisters, all people, basically everyone, all people I hold in high regard, and they were telling me, look, Gabs, are you sure about this relationship? I don't think this is good for you. Are you aware of who this person is? Blah, blah, blah. But I ignored them. Lo and behold, my relationship was toxic. Why? Because I was infatuated and I couldn't see clearly. So you need to be able to have people that you trust, people who you value, to come and help you with your decision-making process.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like we don't value friends and family as much as we should. You know, you always, you know, you want their opinion and everything else, but then when it comes to your relationship, you take it personally if they start saying negative things about your spouse, like, oh, they're jealous, or they're hater, or this, or that. And it's like, no, actually, maybe they actually care, and maybe they see things that you can't see because you've got your, you know, love eyes on. Maybe they actually care about you so much, and it's just like, we need to value the people that we have around us. I don't think we're brought into this world to make decisions solely by ourselves. I think that's a form of idolatry, pride, like, oh, I'm the most important, I'm the one that knows what's right and what's wrong. Actually, it's good to have a wider perspective and see how people are looking at it from the outside.
Definitely. Yeah. So I think even myself, when we were dating, like, I met Anna's sister Adela very quickly. Yeah. And I don't think Adela didn't like me, or maybe she wasn't sure, I don't know. But I think, like, when it comes to like the dating phase or getting to know someone, it's good to bring that person inside your world and see where they actually fit in, because if this is someone you're going to have a future with, you do want them to be comfortable around your family, your friends, and all that kind of stuff. And then your friends can also see, oh, like, is this person actually right for you? Because sometimes your friends and your family do know better than you do in that moment.
And it's like on your wedding day, when your family and friends have to say, do you commit to supporting this marriage?
Like this.
What if they don't even know your spouse? It's like, they're at the wedding, but they don't even know who your spouse is because you closed them off so much, and it's just been you and your spouse. We don't believe in that. We think bring people alongside your relationship and allow them to speak into your relationship. Some people, not everybody. Not everybody.
You have to have your tight circle.
And that's why it's so important to be around the right people, because I think when I was with my exes, the type of friends that I had, they were egging it on as though that was the best for me. Go on,
have sex.
Do what you gotta do. You know, all this stuff. It's like, oh yeah, he's nice, he's good looking, and it's like, those are not the important things in the relationship. I need you to be telling me about their character, what are the blind spots that I'm missing, you know, all these things.
What are the questions I should be asking, all that kind of stuff.
So it's important to be around the right people firstly, and then also have them be accountable and speak into your relationship. And the last reason that people get into the wrong relationship is because they are praying the wrong prayers. Yeah, we said it.
Praying the wrong prayer.
Said it.
Is it possible to pray the wrong prayer?
Yes, it is.
Of course it is. So this is what it looks like. God, I pray for Annabella to be my girlfriend. God, you know she is right for me. Look, like, you're listing out all these things for God, and you haven't even given God an opportunity to say yes or no, or give you peace or not peace, because you already made up your mind. So why are you even going to God? What is the point? So at the end of the day, when we were dating, we were still praying for our future partner. We were praying for God to open our eyes for our blind spots, and really being, like, you know, in a position where if God said no, as hard as it may be, you may be willing to, you know, exercise that decision and actually walk away.
100%.
Because God could be saving you from something serious. But when we go and pray, we was like, Lord, you know I like Abena. Lord, you know I like Kofi. You know, like, all this, like, we just start listing all these things before God and not actually taking time, like, God, like, I'm in this situation. You know the future. I don't know. Is this the right thing? Go with a sense of humility. Go with a sense of openness and willing to hear what God has to actually say.
Yeah, it's so important, you know. I know the flesh wants that person to be the right person, but we want to pursue what the Spirit wants us to pursue. And I think it's so important to have open prayers with God, like, Lord, your will, not my will.
Amen.
Heavenly Father, Lord, close this door if you don't want this to happen, Lord. I'm giving you room to push this person out of my life if they're not the right person for me. Because at the end of the day, like, we could be so biased in our prayers. We could be so, you know, one-dimensional in our prayers and just focusing on what we want to happen.
You're actually going and ticking the box to say, I've done a spiritual thing. And then when the next thing you know, down the testimony, the Lord confirmed. The Lord did not confirm anything because He didn't even give him a chance. Okay.
Wow, that is so deep. No, it's so true. And then when things start going wrong, you're like, oh, but God brought us together. But did God bring you together?
And then you start cursing God, and then you leave church, and then you. Like, let's just be honest.
Because He's not a genie. He is actually got your best interest at heart at the end of the day, and He's saying that you'll lack no good thing if you put Him first. So maybe this person is actually not your good thing, and you need to be so open with it. And I think that's why we did such a slow dating process, because I was just like, God, I need room to hear you, because this guy's in my grill, do you know what I mean? And you know, I'm feeling him, but Lord, I need room to hear from you. So Lord, show me your ways and tell me if this is the person that I need to be with. Like, show me the errors in myself and why I'm going with it. Like, all of these things. But yeah, so guys, we need to be praying the right prayers.
Exactly.
So yeah, guys, we hope you understand the reasons why people get into toxic relationships, and by you knowing those reasons, you can actually be aware.
Bring it from the subconscious into the conscious.
Oh my gosh, because I feel like it was such a game changer for us individually when we were able to do that, which is why we were able to look at each other from the right perspective. So yeah, it was really good. So guys, we hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you at our next video. What's next?
The next video. What is the next video? The next video is what to do when you're in the toxic relationship.
Ooh, how to get out?
Not necessarily how to get out.
Is it?
So there's things that you need to do first before you get out.
Wow.
So it's like the coping within first. Because at the end of the day, okay, let's go in a little bit. At the end of the day, you need to have more of a fighting mentality. I think people are so quick just to exit. And I think what we end up doing is keep practicing divorce. So...
Wow.
That's true. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we're going to be talking about how to fight in your toxic relationship first.
Wow.
I thought you finished.
Bye.